Hi everyone, this is Ann. Ladies, today I want to share with you this Shabby Chic mini album that I finished recently, and I really love how it turned out. I'm so excited about this album, guys, because it was the first time that I tried machine stitch on paper and laces, and it turned out so beautiful and I love it so much. And I have to say that I got inspiration from Bonnie Sassy Scrappers. You know, Bonnie, she's made like beautiful fabric mini album, and also Annie Miss Garden Grove one. I love you guys work so much. You know, you made beautiful stuff, but I don't have any fabric on hand, you know, to make the album. So what I did, I just get the inspiration and I kind of make it into this album. So thanks for the inspiration, girls. And so this album is actually it's made from paper and paper doilies and laces, guys. I didn't plan to make it. I was just playing with my sewing machine, you know, because I had it for so long. I never tried to use it. And so the album, it's pretty bulky, and I didn't make any closure for it. So I used this little thin piece of lace just to tie the album close. And it looks like this. So what I did, guys, this is the cover. It's a separate piece of paper, and I just cut it to this size. You know, this is like a scrap piece of paper, and I just, you know, stitch this big piece of lace on the entire paper here, front and back. And then, you know, I kept adding little things, like I sew this paper doily on, and because it's paper, I have to Mod Podge it because I don't want it to tear. And I added glitters on the doily, you know, just to make it sparkly. And I added this ruffle trim. And also I added 3 different trims on top here. So it looks like this. You know, I didn't really plan to make the album. So I just kept like stitching things or glue things on it, you know. So, and it turned out like this. And then on the front cover here, I printed out these vintage children images. You know, you can Google for these images. Just type in vintage children images or vintage children postcard, and you get lots of images to choose from. And you know, I use them in my mini album here. So over here on the front cover, this is the lace that I use, and I stitch in this photo, see here. But then I also added liquid pearls, you know, to make these little 3D dots and the lines here. So looks like that. And I added glitters like here and there, you know, like on the side here and over here, and also some on the bottom. And for these mini album, I use C'est La Vie paper from Melissa Francis. You know, it's still one of my favorite paper collections because I really love the soft and pastel colors of the paper, and it looks so shabby chic. And I use the paper and tags and die cuts in this mini album, and they look really pretty. So that's what I did. And you know, I added these eyelet lace that I threaded some seam bindings through the holes here, and I tie the seam bindings on both sides. And then before I put this lace on, I also sew in some vintage looking buttons here. It looks so pretty. And this is Shabby Chic flower that I got from Sa Crafter. Hi Sa, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you for so long. So I use this flower here, and then, you know, I just glue these little pearls, kind of like flower pearl trim, on both sides of the picture, and added some seam bindings and little crochet flowers on top here. I sew everything together, and I sew it on the corner here, so it looks like that. And then on the spine, I actually you know, pokes hole in the center and tie the pages together. And I use these lace ribbons that I have in my stash, so it looks really pretty and shabby chic like this. So this is the front. And then inside, the pages are not even, guys, because I was just playing around. I sew pattern paper with paper doily. And the paper doily, I got them from Annie Miss Garden Grove one. Hi Annie, thank you so much for all the doilies. Now I know what to do with them. You know, I really love to make pages from these paper doilies. They look so pretty and lacy. I love it so much. So this is the first page. You know, I added these scallop lace. It's like a cotton lace, guys, and I just sew it on both sides of the paper, so when I close the album it has this scallop edge, like eyelid edge, you know, like peeking out, so it looks like that. I hope I make sense, guys. I'm sorry if I'm stumbling because haven't made a video for so long. So then I just added die cuts here, you know, some pattern paper on the back, and these butterflies, you know, I punch out some Martha Stewart butterflies, and I added these cute little butterflies that I have in my stash, and these little trims on top. And over here I use this applique that I have, and you know, the seam bindings that I dye with Glimmer Mist to make it like soft blue color like this. And then over here, this is a die cut, guys. I die cut these frame out, and I stamp the words dreams, and I fill the space with glossy accents. I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up, but you can see the glare there, right? So I fill it in with glossy accents, and I sprinkle glitters on it. So when it dry, it looks pretty like this. And you know, I also added these little pearls to the glossy accents. You know, I just let them all dry together just like that. And then on the frame here, I drew these designs along the frame with liquid pearls, so it looks like that. And then the next page, this is the doily page, and I just stitch in some layers here. And over here, this is the die cut from Melissa Francis that I wrote little poem that I like. I added the pearl trim here, and also the scrap of lace that I have left from the front cover. And then around the circle here, I used the die cut, Magnolia die cut that I got from Natasha. You know, it's the eyelid edge that it's really pretty and shabby chic looking. So I just mixed some water on the paper to make it like bendable, and then I just make it into a ruffle like this, you know, and I hot glue it around the circle, so it looks like that. And then next page, really simple too. I just added this little girl image here, and then over here I stitched these flowers and the butterflies and some laces together, you know, scrap up laces and seam bindings just to make it like shabby chic like this. And then I added this little bling here on top. And then this one over here, I used Martha Stewart punch, you know, just to dress up the edge of the paper here, and I really like how it looks. And over here, I don't know if you could see, but see the stitch here, I stitched the paper together, you know, the oval die cut here, the butterfly, I just stitched them all together and added glitters here and there. And over here, I just, you know, added these quote here to keep true to the dreams of your youth. I really love the saying here. So I printed these out, distressed, and cut them up, you know, and I just cut them up and distressed the edge of these little pieces, and I Glimmer Misted them to give it the color like this. So it looks like that. And then next page, this is the center of the page, guys. And you know, the Melissa Francis paper is pretty thin, and I don't know if this will happen if I use other brand, other paper, you know, but it tear in the center here after I bowed everything together. So what I did, I have to take the ribbon out, and I used the washi tape, you know, those like masking tape, because they're really sticky. So I actually taped my pages together in the center here, and then I poke the hole and threaded the ribbons through again. And this way, you know, because the tape is pretty sticky, it would hold your paper together and it wouldn't tear apart. So next time if I make a mini album like this, I would do this, you know, I would use the washi tape in the center to make the page like really sturdy and to hold the paper together. Just a little tip, guys. So well, so the next page here, I just, you know, glue this paper on and added another edge, you know, the die cut edge that I got from my friend Natasha. Hi Natasha, thank you so much, sweetie. I still love these die cuts a lot, and I have some of them left, you know. I really love how it looks. And then I added this crochet trim here. And then the next page, I added another applique that I have, made a little pocket here, you know, see I made stitches here just to give it some texture and added the stitching look. And then this is the die cut from the paper collection, and I wrote a little quote that I like there. I tied the little key with this lace, and then on the back of the die cut I want to leave it white, so you know, I stamped these butterflies. I think it's Martha Stewart stamps, and I colored them with glimmer mist, guys. What I did, I just shake the glimmer mist up and dip my brush in the bottle and color, you know, so it looks really nice and soft and shimmery like this, and I really like the look a lot. So it looks like that. And then next page, same thing, you know, I stitch everything together here and added these little crochet flowers and the acrylic flower, and this is the quote that I cut up into individual word and glue it on these piece of die cut, you know, from the collection, and I just distressed the edge. And then over here it's a little pocket, and you know, I'm just put this tag inside, and I did the same thing, you know, stamp and color with glimmer mist. And over here it said dreams are a wish your heart makes. So it looks like that, and I use liquid pearls to add little 3D dots all over the tag, and I tie seam binding on the top here, so just slip in like this. And then this page, simple like that, I stitch this image through the doily, and then over here it's a rosette trim that I stitch in as well, and then I added these little rose ribbons here, so it looks like that. And then last two pages, really simple, guys. I wrote the poems Life is But a Dream, and you know, I just wrote it on the die cut and the tag, and I glue it on these two pages, and then added little things here and there, you know, the butterflies, the acrylic flowers, these pearls bow, and this page I just added some seam bindings, and you know, I stitch in the big piece of lace here. And over here, this is the you know, I use Martha Stewart clay mold to do this, and I use the clay to make this cameo. Then I use white acrylic paint to painted it again, and before the paint dry, I added lots of glitters on it, so it looks like sparkly like this, and I really love how it turned out. It makes it like harden up as well too, you know, so I like this a lot. So that's it, ladies. This is a little mini album that I made, and I hope you like it. Let me know what you think, and I'm gonna try to make more, you know, and use my little sewing machine again. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and thank you for all of you who just subscribed to my channel. I hope you like what I made, and I'll come back with another thing to share with you soon. Bye bye.